Yeah, Carcer! This is Layla Dimarko, your resident medical professional in training, coming at you live on Cosmic 104.5. I spent 8 hours today studying the circulatory system, and let me tell you, your heart is just a drum, and right now your rhythm is pathological. You look pale, Carcer. You look like you need 500 cc's of pure atmospheric breaks. We're starting the treatment with Goldie, Inner City Life. If you feel a tingling in your extremities, that means it's working. Don't call me in the morning, just turn it up.
Come to me in those open arms is where I wanna be. Living free.
Would you like a kitten? Have one delivered. Just log on to petsovernight.com and we'll send you a cute kitten overnight. Petsovernight.com, delivering little bundles of love in a box directly to your door.
You're on the Cosmic Hotline. State your symptoms.
Layla, is that you? It's Arthur. Listen, I think I have sudden onset bone softening. I touched a moist napkin at the diner, and now my elbow feels bendy.
Arthur, listen to me. We've been going over this for months. The osteopenia results came back negative. You do not have soft bones. You have a deficiency of base. Your musculoskeletal system is fully functional, albeit a tad bored.
But my friend Bob, who's practically a veterinarian, said that moist napkins can carry...
Arthur, stop talking to Bob and start reading the dance floor. I'm prescribing you 2 tablets of Pendulum and a heavy dose of liquid funk. If your elbow still feels bendy, it's because you're finally dancing, you big baby. Here is Volt. Side effects may include euphoria and localized sweating.
Are you bored with man's best friend?
Sorry, Fido, we're gonna have to drown you.
Why not try man's first cousin? At petsovernight.com, we've got every primate in stock, from spider monkeys to gorillas. You'll love your new best friend.
Mommy, Jim bit me.
Oh yeah, then you just bite him back then, okay, honey?
Petsovernight.com, delivering little bundles of love in a box directly to your door.
You ever have one of those moments where you realize your dream career is actually just a nightmare with a paycheck? Back in my school, they sent me to the morgue for practical experience. My instructor, Dr. Reed, a guy who smelled like formaldehyde and cheap gin, told me that performing an autopsy was just like disassembling a car. Problem was, Reed wasn't exactly a mechanic. This was more like a chop shop situation. We spent 36 hours straight, no food, no sleep, just coffee, cigarettes, and the occasional snort of Go pills to keep the lights on. At the start, it was just the two of us, accompanied by the relaxing ambient hum of bone saws and industrial fans, two medical professionals stripping 5 John Does for parts. By hour 36, the wheels had totally come off. Reed was shaking and literally chewing on the legs of the table, while I was packing kidneys and hearts into cardboard boxes with leaky cold packs, like I was working a holiday rush at a shipping warehouse. I walked out of that basement and realized I couldn't do it. But the morgue didn't leave me. I started hearing it. The heartbeat. Right at the base of my skull. It wouldn't stop. It was too slow. It was pathetic. I tried everything to drown it out until I found this. 175 beats per minute. If I can keep the music fast enough, it masks the ghost in my head. If the bass is heavy enough, I can't hear the boxes closing. This isn't a hobby, Carcer. It's a life support system. Adam F. Metropolis. Keep the pressure up or I just might crash.
Has your marriage gone stale? Has the spark gone out of your love life? Looking to add a little adventure to the monotony of monogamy? Hello, I am Fernando Martinez, founder of Fernando's New Beginnings, a revolutionary new way of saving your marriage. We understand how 2 kids and a mortgage can take the passion out of your life. With our 3-step program, you'll rediscover romance guaranteed.
Hi, my name's Phil. I've got 3 kids, 2 cars, and a mortgage. My love life was going stale, even before my wife's car accident. Then I called New Beginnings. Thanks to Fernando, I'm still married, but on Wednesday afternoons, I meet Barbara at the motel by the turnpike.
See? The passion she's back. Phil's marriage is saved, and his kids will have a daddy to look up to. Call New Beginnings today. 555-9292. It will be a miracle. I guarantee it. Fernando's New Beginnings. We turn an ending into a new beginning.
.5. Hopefully the next person on this line is calling about a favor, because I am done with the drama. Who am I treating?
Hey, Layla. Long-time listener, all-time bleeder. It's Randy.
Hey, Randy. Welcome back. Please tell me you're calling because you have a brain freeze or something normal. Please tell me you're not doing your Randy thing. Again.
I'm sorry, okay? I just can't help it. I'm doing the thing, Layla. I'm playing the 5-finger fillet to the beat of Metropolis. But, look, I've done it again. I'm down to the pinky on the left hand. It's a real fountain over here, Doc.
Randy, for the love of Hippocrates, put the blade down. Apply pressure, use the tourniquet. You can't listen to drum and bass if you go into hypovolemic shock.
I can't stop. Layla, tape the knife to me chin. If I stop, the rhythm wins. I'm going all in. Oh, okay, that's a clean sweep. That's the whole set, Layla. It looks like a pack of cocktail sausages exploded on my desk.
Oh my God, Randy, are you still there?
Yeah.
How are you even holding the phone, if I may?
I'm just pushing it on my shoulder. I think I'm gonna go take a nap.
Well, Randy's out of fingers, so I guess he won't be calling back anytime soon. Unless he learns to dial with his toes.
Someone send an ambulance to Carcer Mark.
For the rest of us who still maintain their opposable thumbs, we need a stabilizer fast. DJ Zinc, super sharpshooter. Watch your digits, Carcer.
The A, the R, the P, the S, the H, the O, the T, the E, the R, the S, the U, the P, the E, the R, the S, the H, the A, the R, the P, the S, the H, the O, the T, the E, the R, super sharp. The S, the U, the P, the E, the R, the S, the H, the A, the R, the P, the S, the H, the O, the T, the E, the R, the S, the U, the P, the E, the R, the S, the H, the A, the R, the P, the S, the H, the O, the T, the E, the R, the S, the U, the P, the E, the R, the S, the H, the A, the R, the P, the S, the H, the O, super shots. Check it, I'm the fucking man who they let you. Blazing the stuff that ain't blazing, the stuff that ain't checking. I'm the fucking man who they let you. Blazing the stuff that ain't nice, stimulation and checking. I'm the fucking man who they let you. Blazing the stuff that ain't blazing, the stuff that ain't checking. I'm the fucking man who they let you. Super sharp shots. The S, the U, the P, the E, the R, the S, the H, the A, the R, the P, the S, the H, the O, the T, the E, the R. Super shots. Shoot me, super sharp. Shoot me, shots. Super sharp. Shots. super sharp, 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 super sharp shooter, shooting super sharp shots.
.5. Who's ready for their booster shot?
Layla, I've been watching the emergency rooms. They're so crowded, so full of potential.
Whoa. You sound like a guy who's been abusing vitamin A. Too much attitude, honey. Who is this?
The one who creates the work you can't finish. The Lack Point Architect.
I've heard of you. You're the reason the morgue is on overtime. What do you want? I'm busy saving lives here.
I've left a clinical sample for you, nurse. At the abandoned factory in River Vermilion. It's a study in anatomy. I think you'll find the surgical precision quite familiar.
Listen, you creep. I'm a DJ now. I don't do anatomy unless it's on an anatomy quiz.
Go look, Layla, before the patient expires.
Alright, someone call 911 and tell them the architect is playing doctor in River Vermilion. Let's get the adrenaline back up. Roni size, brown paper bag. Whew. My head is pounding. Does anyone have any of them extra strength aspirin? Or maybe some of those blue ones with the little V on them? I'm joking. Mostly. You know, being a DJ is a lot like being a nurse. Both jobs require you to deal with people who are dehydrated, grinding their teeth, and wearing neon colors. The only difference is I can't lose my license for playing Dillinja too loud. Twist them out. Let's realign those vertebrae. This is Layla, ready to stethoscopes, Carcer. Talk to me. You're on the Cosmic Hotline.
Hey, Layla, it's Max. I'm in a bit of a situation here. I'm kind of desperate. I can't get it out after putting it in.
Max, again, look, I told you last time the human body is not a storage locker. Whatever it is, you need to go to the ER. Right now.
No hospitals. You know I don't have the insurance for that, and the embarrassment alone. I'm standing in my kitchen right now because I'm afraid to sit down. I'm worried if I put any pressure on it, it'll move deeper.
Max, stop. If it's stuck, it's stuck. Now, for the sake of my diagnostic notes, what exactly are we talking about here? Is it a household object? A personal device?
It starts with a D.
If that D stands for what we all think it stands for, then you're looking at a surgical extraction. Details, Max. Describe the D object.
It's a cylinder. Smooth.
For the sake of medicine, I'm just gonna go ahead and ask, how did you end up in this situation?
It was just laying there in my drawer, and I felt the temptation. It started with a tiny lick, and my tongue started feeling all tingly-like. It was just too hard to resist.
All right, Max. Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna call a trustworthy friend, and they're gonna help you walk to your nearest hospital. I cannot emphasize how important it is to remove whatever foreign objects are lodged in your rectum.
Rectum? What? No. God, no. It's a D battery, Layla. I swallowed it. I just love the taste of penis. I mean, pennies. Coins. I thought it would make me feel, energized. And it did. I felt a real spark, Layla. Total high voltage stuff.
You swallowed a D for energy.
It was just a battery. What do I do?
What do? You go to the hospital before you start leaking alkaline and turn into a human fleshlight, you absolute walnut. And tell Nurse Brenda I said hi. Hear that, Carcer? Don't swallow the hardware. If you want to feel energized, just listen to the music. We've got Concord Dawn with Morning Light. It's got more voltage than a Duracell and won't require a stomach pump. Turn it up!
I've tried everything, and I just couldn't keep those extra 200 pounds off. It started to affect my marriage.
She was too big for me. Then I'll sleep with anything.
The Abdometrix, the Thiazides, the tummy stapling. I've had my mouth sewn up, my hands chopped off. You name it, I've tried it.
Yeah, except for exercising and eating right, Porky.
That's right, honey. Then I found the Dormatron. Using a new technology called biorhythmic subconscious gymnastics, the Dormatron exercises you while you sleep. Just strap in your arms and legs, put on the Dormatron headset, then wrap yourself in the special high-voltage electric blanket. Turn it on to 11 and burn those pounds away while you have a relaxing night's sleep. Now that I've lost 280 pounds, my husband's all mine again.
That's right, honey. No more escort services for me. Don't be fat a day longer than you have to. Remember, being fat can even ruin a romantic cruise. Call Dormatron now at 1-800-SLEEP-OFF-LARD or visit www.sleepofflard.com and sleep your way to a thinner, happier you.